Horticular demo. I'm hoping I'm saying that correctly. Welcome. Thank you for playing the demo. It contains a sample of the story and its content. You can play as long as you like, and you'll be notified when the demo story ends. With the active development, there are some missing features, so you should encounter a bug or have feedback. I'd love to hear about it on Discord. I look forward to putting the full version in your hands soon. Robert. Well, thank you, Robert. Robert allowed me to play early. So I'm quite excited. We're gonna roll into this new game. Sandbox or story? Let's do normal. A connection. We finally found someone. Someone horticular. I feel like I'm saying that right. Hello, can you hear us? Do not fear, you are currently in safe transit between worlds. We have something to ask of you, but first we need to know your name. So I'm going to be honest, I am walking into this blind, as I tend to do with all of these games. Manilia? Odd, but we can work with that. Pleased to meet you, Manilia. We are the Keepers, an ancient but near-forgotten species. Our purpose is to tend to every garden. With an arcane touch, we help life flourish and persevere. However, some time ago, our garden steward, Nightshade, mysteriously vanished. Afterward, our world quickly decayed into ruin. We will tell you more in time, but for now, we have an urgent plea. Please, Manilia, will you become our new steward and restore our world to its former splendor? You can say no. You can escape and say no. Or you can say yes. I guess we should say yes, huh? We'll say yes. Thank you so much, Manilia. We are truly grateful. Before we begin, what will you call your garden? Call it... Knight's Haven? Knight's Haven? We like it. It is getting time. You will arrive in Knight's Haven any moment. Hang on. We will get in touch once you have arrived. Indirection Games presents Horticular. Hello there, these tutorials will introduce you to the magical world of Horticular. You can find past tutorials in the pause menu, and if you already know the game, these can be turned off from the settings. Now, you should have a letter coming in. Oh, look at that. Greetings, Manilia. We hope you arrived smoothly. If you are reading this, it means you found the inbox. Excellent. We mostly communicate via letters to conserve our energy, so check in on it now and then. As you can see, Knight's Haven is a barren wasteland. But with some work, you will make it blossom once more and eventually become a legendary horticulturalist. Let's start by getting you familiar with basic interactions. There should be some old scraps laying about for you to practice on. Try reclaiming some. Without an active tool, hold the interactive button. Received. Complete. Splendid. By interacting with the world, you can arrange things as you see fit or get rid of unwanted stuff. Soon you'll also be using this technique to inspect your inhabitants, but more on that later. It is high time for you to start preparing Knight's Haven for life. As such, your first step should be to convert some surface. For this, we have left you a spade and provided you with grass. Try converting some waste into grass. Speed up the change by holding the an unfinished ground patch is unused. Task received. Well done. Wonderful start. Your choice of service determines which items are suitable to place on top. Let's jump into it by adding some yarrow on top of your freshly converted grass. Keep in mind that they won't grow on waste. Oh, and since we have to magically conjure each item for you, you will find that we need some gold for each, but we'll get into the details of that in a bit. For now, you should have some gold from reclaiming those scraps earlier. Place a few yarrow on 9. Row. There we go. Every natural item carries a magical essence that we can harness. The more we have, the more magic we can gather, especially with greater variety. But unlike us, you are not magically attuned, so we devised a solution. Gold coins! Each night we'll use our accumulated magic to conjure up these coins. You'll receive a fresh delivery of gold at dawn, just in time for breakfast. But it's getting late, Manilia, so let's call it a night. Our tiny hands are getting crampy from writing all these letters. We'll be back at dawn. It does get rather dark at night, but you have nothing to worry about. Nighty-night. P.S. Feel free to continue gardening in the meantime. The journal contains various notes from your journey, such as letters and tasks. The task tracker shows your currently tracked task, which you can change in the journal. Receive reverse payment at dawn. At dawn, the next day begins, bringing new weather and a payout of freshly conjured gold. The amount of gold depends on the amount of items you have, and the garden love bonus and any expenses. Your progress is saved as well, indicated with the above icon, letting you continue where you left off at a later time. Good morning, and congratulations on your first completed day. You now know the basics, but there is more to uncover in your horticultural journey. However, you will have the reins for now, because we have a task of our own. However, you will have the reins for now, because we have a task of our own. You see, as this world withered away, most of our friends moved out. Good friends. Hopeful friends. We would like to send them a message of hope. Let them know we have found a new horticulture steward, so try out what you have learned, so we should be back tomorrow to teach you about animals. Yes, if you run out of money, there should be some challenges to pursue in your journal. Do some unsupervised gardening. something smaller that can be moved by a human. A moonshine, a yarrow with lemon yellow I'm sorry, lemon yellow flowers, easily contained as it does not recede or spread. Right, we forgot. Sorry, Manilia, when you poke around in Knight's Haven, you may find lost items or treasure from our Nightshade days. Keep the gold that you find, but if you show us any interesting artifacts, we might be able to source them for you in the future, or at least give you some interesting information. Happy treasure hunting. Explore entire patches by digging them up with your spade. Who knows what archaeological treasures you might uncover? Gold is the most common, but you might also stumble upon lost artifacts and other remnants of previous inhabitants. You seen any? Oh, maybe. Let's see. Hi there. You have completed the following challenge. Gather 100 gold from archaeology. Well done! Whoop, most excellent. You have converted all the wasteland in Knight's Haven. Continue the great work and make sure to keep converting when you get an opportunity for it. As a token of our appreciation, we have attached a small sum of gold. Have a great day, the keepers. Dump 100 tiles of ordinary grass. Place 50 items in your garden. Have a 10k in the bank, 5 in the bag, complete 5 days. Yeah. Task completed. Hello, it seems the garden is still standing. Not that we expected anything else. We spent yesterday sending our message of hope far and wide. And things are about to take off. It's so exciting. With time, you should expect to get contacted by our old friends. They are interesting beings that may help you advance in your garden journey. But we shouldn't delay. It's animal time. First of all, animals require habitats to live in, and each species has its own requirements. We have attached details about bumblebees for your journey. We have attached details about bumblebees for your journal. In short, they need a couple of shading and quite a few flowers. Create a bumblebee habitat, and we'll get back to you. Yes, we managed to locate some new ground items for you. Enjoy. New ground and items. Let's see. Each species has property. Okay. Select an overlay. Build a bumblebee habitat. Whoop. And here. Hi there! You have completed the following challenge. Place 50 items in your garden. Well done! That's good. Those tulips were handsome. Bumblebee. Flowery and shading. How do I make shading? Excellent, you got a lovely little habitat going. As soon as you have an available habitat, curious animals will start showing up when the weather permits. May take a little while, so be patient. When a curious animal pays you a visit, place it in its new home to have it to move in. And with that, you have an new adorable inhabitant. Wait for and place a curious animal in your newly built habitat. Oh, and we have additional tasks for you can pursue while you're waiting. Collect 750 gold and we'll demonstrate something that you will absolutely love. Okay. Pick up a curious bumblebee. There you go. A new bumblebee is so adorable. You could rename it if you want, something like Buzzy Buzz, perhaps? Anyhow, animals are not only a treat of life in Knight's Haven. Just like with items, the presents emanate ancient energies. We hope an old friend will get in touch soon to show you more. Oh, and be warned, your creatures eventually leave if they are unhappy, taking time to return again. Remember the following. Some need available food. Your journal states which kind. And nearby shelters in case of lousy weather. Try not to wreck lived-in habitats. Good luck finding new and adorable inhabitants. Oh, hello there. Bumblebee. This is my home. Council member. Gotta play. Okay. Meow. Good day to you, Minilia. My name is Aura. My name is Aura. A Knight's Haven has recently come to my attention. The keepers and I go way back, and they have assured me that you will rejuvenate this land and bring it to its former splendor. I had a look and saw that you have already gotten started. Nothing spectacular, but you still have time, I guess. Aquatics happens to be a considerable interest of mine. No garden should be without a pond, so maybe you could add a pond to your garden? If you do, I think I could provide you with the best items for our bubbly friends. I'll have attached pond water for you to use in case you don't have access to it yet. Regards. wonder if our garden will grow out. I'm gonna assume so, right? I'm gonna guess it's gonna be the whole size of this area. A curious bumblebee has appeared. Adventure. Oh. Rainy wind. Now that you have some gold, we can finally show you this golden tidbit. We're sure you've been eyeing the waste surrounding Knight's Haven. Don't you wish you could dig into all the unused space? Well, hold on to your hat. We can expand your garden and increase its buildable area. It takes a lot of energy to keep land fertile, so you'll need a bit of you need a bit of gold for the initial expansion. Additionally, each additional plot comes with operational costs, so don't go wild expanding needlessly. But we have covered the difference for your first one, so try expanding into a nearby plot. Zoom out fully to the overview mode to manage your garden plots. You can expand into adjacent plots, increasing the available. Which direction should we go? Side hat. Task completed. Ooh, would you look at the weather today? Umbrella needed. Weather has an impact on your garden. Not only does it cause wear and tear in Knight's Haven, but it also affects our ability to tap into its magic. While a stormy day may hinder us, a calm and sunny one may even provide a bonus. There is not much you can do to control the weather, but you can try to work around its effects instead. Just a heads up. Best regards, the keepers. Excellent. So much extra space just waiting to get converted and prettified. It's the first step of many, Manilia. Before long, you'll have a huge, sprawling garden. We'll be out for a while working on a certain project for your toolbox. Maybe you can expand Knight's Haven once more in the meantime? The plots closest to our cottage should come relatively cheap. Yes, we attached some gold to get you started on your new land. Best wishes, the keeper. This way, or let's go this way. So much life, space, and magic. Your efforts haven't gone unnoticed, Manilia. Thanks to you, we have more magic to harness than we have for a long time. Thanks to you, we have more magic to harness than we have had in a long time. The source of the splendor was Nightshade, our guide. The problem started when Nightshade mysteriously vanished. Plants decaying, our homes crumbling, and the animals leaving, never to be seen again. Unnaturally fast, our world turned into a barren wasteland. Since we are natural maintainers, we can't create anything new. So we used our final strength to reach out for help. And found you! With our newfound energy, we have re-established ourselves as the Council. Your Council, Manilia. And we will help you with the following tasks. Turn the wasteland into a flourishing garden. Create a thriving animal ecosystem. And protect us from whatever befell the previous gardener. Now, there was something else. Something important. We'll send you a letter once we remember. Pondering an introduction. Add 25 pond water to impress aura. Oh, would you look at that, Manilia? You have expanded into a rocky patch. Your gardening shovel may not be capable of digging into the bedrock just yet, so you will have to live with the rockiness for now. Just be creative. Once you upgraded your shovel, you should be able to unearth the bedrock. Provide us with a sample and we'll source it to you so you can add rockiness to Night's Haven wherever you want. Good luck. So, pond water. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Give it some character. Okay. Okay, that is a good start. Maybe I'll even provide a symbolic donation for the future of Night's Haven. But what is a pond without streaming water and juicy plants? I think I'll provide you with both streaming water and water lilies. Make good use of them, Manilia, and I might just have some nifty rewards for your effort. So, this is Night's Haven, which would make you Manilia. Curious, I don't sense much magic around. Surely you have attained some garden upgrades by now. Forgive me, my name is Faunus, and my specialty is condensing creature magic into novel upgrades. Upgrades that take gardening to the next level. The council might have mentioned me. You may have been taught the basics, but a true horticultural prodigy will upgrade their garden. I suppose I'll be helping you with upgrades from now on. By attracting new animals to Night's Haven, I'll be able to perform upgrades for a small sum of your gold. Come buy an upgrade from me when you have time. Best regards, Faunus. Hey there! You have completed the following challenge. Complete 5 days. Well done! At least 10. Another letter. Splendid! A new care for Knight's Haven, and thusly an emerging business opportunity for us both. My name is Mercury, and I'm a well-established merchant of garden wares. I forged many a deal with your predecessor, just as I now wish to do with you, eventually, your successor. I have contacts in numerous worlds and provide you with many a thing. New items to place, information, rumors, all with the suitable price tag in gold, naturally. Although my webs run wide, there is only so much I can keep track of at once. So every few days I bring in a new stock for you to peruse and buy. Do frequent so you don't miss a deal. You'll never know when it will return. With the humblest regards, Mercury the Merchant. Good morning. Early beginnings of the garden. Crow. Buy this item to add a crow habitat. Resting. Well, that's a lot of money. Don't quite want to spend quite yet. B1. Oh. And treasure hunter. It looks like this is the one I gotta do. I couldn't tell what kind of creature it was, but it must have been in a cave because it had the sounds of a cave. Oh, that is just excellent. Knight's Haven just got a bit cozier. Can you feel the increase in magic? As I said previously, each upgrade requires unique animals in your garden. Once I have performed an upgrade, it is locked in and will stay. However, should your animals leave, you must attract new ones to unlock further upgrades. I should be able to provide more upgrades than I can offer now, but I'll have to work on that. Maybe you will find them in your work. I will probably need some assistance in the future, but for now, good luck breathing life into your garden. Remember the upgrades. Honest. Lily. Tis broke. The one thing I can do is I can spend money. A curious goldfish has appeared. Challenge completed. Hi there, you have completed the following challenge. Had 3 animals settled. Well done. I know what. Challenge completed. Hi there, you've completed the following challenge. Have 100 tiles of ordinary grass. Well done. Oh, do a thicket. Thicket is a thicket. Get the ground of a densely concentrated area of trees or shrubs. Let's go. Curious goldfish has appeared. Say hi to the goldfish. Hi, goldfish. Yo. Huh? I would think. Treasure hunter. This one. Reclaim items. Oh, good. So there's a bit of idle that's happening, at least now in the demo, while you're waiting for things to grow, because you don't want to just keep planting, right? I wouldn't think so. since money is, not indefinite or infinity. Well, that's what I call movement. Doesn't it make you feel alive? You probably know this already, but only certain aquatic plants thrive in streaming water. Just a heads up. Anyway, I hope you like reeds because I do. I have got some for you. They make for a really good hiding place for animals and can be planted in streaming water. Kind of weird. That. Tis broke. Council Cottage, Sanctuary of the Council of Keepers. Within its unassuming exterior, the council convenes to call upon their trusted steward, carry out ancient rituals, and munch on their much-cherished biscuits. Beneath lies a network of subterranean vaults that safeguard countless books of mysteries and time-worn wisdom. It is said that the council spends endless hours within the vaults, poring over tomes for secrets that they were thought to be lost forever. Diary entry 1. I still can't believe I've been summoned to this strange world by the council. It's all so magical. Most of my day was spent learning about the different services and items I can make use of. It's amazing how quickly the environment changes as you go. The wisdom of the keepers have me stunned. They can conjure plants and items seemingly out of thin air. They also showed me how to make use of the various elements in this world to create a lush landscape. I now retire for the night, and I can't help but feel a sense of excitement and wonder about what the future holds in my new world. Waste. Once rich and fertile, this soil now lays barren and unable to support any form of life, its surrounding air thick with the stench of decay. Stone remnants of the past serve as a solemn reminder of the previous garden's ultimate demise. Bumblebee. Fish. Right. That's good. Now that is nice, don't you think? Really makes your garden feel more like home and cozy. Let's see if you can keep it up. I'm giving you a sizable donation so you can take Knight's Haven even further. I'm sure we have lots of interaction coming up. Why, hello there! I happen to notice that your garden is more extensive than before. You must have expanded recently. You know what? I think you should have ample room for even more lilies now. Do you not? You can increase the count a bit more. I have a unique lily that you would have a good use for. Off on that. Okay, Wow, you've managed to make a magnificent habitat there. The better the habitat, the happier creatures become. And good enough habitat can even support multiple creatures living in it. Keep it up. Improve it by making it required properties abundant. Danger! Danger! It is happening again! Night's Haven is decaying unnaturally fast, just like it did after Nightshade's disappearance. If left unmanaged, your plants and items will wither and crumble, turning the surface into waste. Calm down! Don't panic. This is exactly why we've been preparing magically infused gardening gloves. They are not ready for full operation yet, but we have no choice. Try them out with the restoration spell to restore your decaying items. Agree. Item. Whew, fortunately, we kept our heads cool and addressed the situation calmly. But But to see decay after only 11 days before I even had time to teach you about it, what an unlucky turn of events. It almost feels intentional. Normally you can expect decay from wear and tear, such as rough weather, but with your new gloves you should be set to deal with it. Our friend Fauna should be able to help unlock their full potential too. Regardless, we should probably start searching for garden tending assistants. We'll get back to you on that one soon. Five water lilies. Holy baby. Lole. Is there any rhyme or reason to how I'm placing these? Not at all. Water lilies make a wonderful scene, so you have so many of them. Did you know that animals can walk on them? Could come in handy at some point. I'm providing you with the Victoria lilies from now on, along with a small donation, so you can try them out. You deserve it! Until next time. We had completely forgotten about the Hortic Day. From every now and then, garden masters from many worlds get together in a grand horticultural event. We call it the Hortic Day. It is organized by a few old keepers, very old. In fact, we're not even sure how old they are. Probably ancient. In the festivities, each garden master is ranked on their performance. This part is where you will eventually be crowned a legendary horticulturalist. There's also a themed competition to win prizes and a medal ceremony for accomplishing specific feats. The first event is coming up, but you need a higher garden love to stand a chance. So make sure to have a good garden love foundation before the event takes place. A curious bumblebee has appeared. Come here, little guy. Yeah, I'm moving. Of course you can. Right there. Because I am broke. We us broke. Okay, what do we got going on? Good afternoon. I love this calming. Nothing that we can. Boy. What is it? Corrupt keeper. Corruption. Danger! Danger! If you did not notice yet, there are corrupted elves in the garden. This is absolutely wild. They're not supposed to be a thing. But we can ponder this later. For now, it is important to stay calm. We have attached an upgrade to your gloves, the banishment spell. Use it to banish the intruders. Yes, be careful not to banish any friendlies. Great news! Yesterday we were contacted by some of our fellow keepers. They wondered if now would be a good time to settle in Knight's Haven. Truth be told, we don't think so, because they wouldn't have anywhere to live. So we provide you with a home for them. Just place a cottage in your garden and a keeper will eventually appear. Just like other animals, us keepers need to be kept happy. In addition to the basics, the keeper also has an upkeep, but in return they wander about tending the garden, preventing decay. cooler heads prevailed yet again. We were in a heated discussion on the greatest marmalade when the visitors caught our attention. Turns out our guests were unfriendly gnomes, corrupted keepers that only the oldest of books mention. Instead of tending to nature like us, they intend to destroy it. We honestly thought they were a mere fairy tale invented to motivate younglings doing chores. We were wrong. So with this revelation, the obvious question is why they came here today. Could it be linked to the sudden onset of decay? Or start doing some research. In the meantime, keep your eyes open. A new gardener? Are you a nectar aficionado like me? Judging from your collection, not so much. My name is Corbett. I am both a collector and a connoisseur of items and nectar. Not only that, but I've been known to trade nectar for items. Sometimes even gold. You know what? If you could collect me some nectar of any kind, I'll open up my services for you. I assure you that you won't regret it. Good luck. Nectar is a resource that you pick up by interacting with it. Moon nectar drops during moonlit nights from fully adapted flowers. Creature nectar drops now and then from happy animals or when one eats moon nectar. The third nectar is said to drop from unsavory elements. Move in. Hurrah! More keepers made more company for us and more assistance for you. This is a big step for us. When we summoned you, we didn't dare dream about the day that our numbers would be increasing. With more keepers comes a better ability to tend the garden and harness its magic. We keepers are also known as elves or gnomes and inhabit most fertile worlds. In fact, we even have relatives back in yours. But they seem to primarily keep to themselves, and their helping hands have now become forgotten. This is a significant step. Well done. Alright, you have my attention. You clearly show some dedication to the aquatic arts. However, I have something in mind that displays a further appreciation of aquatics. I want you to provide a home for 5 or more frogs in your garden. They will need some aquatic space, I am sure. Frogs have small nesting areas and need access to water, plants, and basking. I think you can figure out the details. Accomplish this and you'll have shown that you can not only handle water, but also that you can manage aquatic habitats. In return, you will receive a gift your frogs will love. The reed of reeds, thicker than thick. Best regards. Oh, you did it very well. I hereby open up my services to you. Please come by and trade any time. I have wares that Mercury wouldn't even dream of acquiring. I also have heard about illusionary corrupted nectar. I don't know where you will find them, but I would love to trade them for you. Hope to see you soon. You have to have all of them, not just. Good work. You should be good to go for your first Hortic day. Every 11 days, a new event takes place, where it'll be scored by combining your garden experience and garden love. You'll see. Speaking of experience, the more you unlock and complete, the more experience you have, eventually earning you a new gardener rank. You can check the journal summary for your progress on that. See if you can attain a title on the next Hortic day. Good luck. Ah, holy cannoli! This is an earthquake! They are infrequent, but once in a blue moon they occur, damaging all your items. There is no simple way to predict when one will happen, so we just cross our fingers. Anyway, we just thought you would want to know. See you around. Hello there! We hope this letter finds you well. We are just reminding you that the Hortic Day is coming up in 5 days. As usual, we have a themed quest with grand prizes for you to win. The time the quest is as follows. Place as many items as possible. Good luck and see you soon. Oh no. I don't know why the frogs aren't moving. Gosh. Can't live with koi? Is that what it is? Found throughout many worlds, they tend to plants. What is well known as they live thing. Oh no, one of your creatures is currently unhappy. Make sure to check in on and see what it is. Maybe some extra pets? Remember that if it is unhappy for too long, it will eventually leave Knight's Haven. Oh. Hold on, little dude. I need to get home. Good afternoon. I see you have attracted lots of little critters since I introduced myself. You now have 12 animals. Yes, I counted. Wonderful. Your garden is feeling so much warmer to me already. Perfect for making valuable upgrades. Now, speaking of warm, the reason I write is that I have a penchant for desserts. They may be dry, but I have a penchant for deserts. They may be dry, but that just makes the life there so much more interesting. You could just attract a few more animals to Knight's Haven. I can give you access to desert soil. How about it? No stress. Our decaying item. Okay. Apprentice planter. Lala, stop. Okay, that was a lot of work. Yes, your beautiful care for Knight's Haven is paying off, and you clearly have enough experience to deserve the title of Apprentice Planter. Becoming a legendary horticulturalist is a significant step closer. Also, a global rank of 670 already? Wow! We have heard a lot of buzz around you in our Keeper network. At this rate, you will surely become #1 in no time. Nothing can stop you now, not even ancient evils. In the meantime, we wanted to check in with one of your friends. On one of our friends. We'll get back to you shortly. The council. You made quite the splash of your first Hortic day. Newcomer of the ages, a rising star, hyperbole. You have yet to learn about true gardening, yet you managed to overcome some unfortunate instances in Knight's Haven. Very well. Keep on resisting Manilia, but unfortunately this means I have to escalate my efforts. I'll keep myself brief. I only peruse the eradication of Knight's Haven, and it would be a shame should anything happen to you in the process. So return to your original world and I'll leave you in peace. Otherwise, you will end up an obstacle in my path. You don't want to be an obstacle. From now on, I am your nemesis. Nemesis. This is not good. Not good at all. We may have read your last letter. It really gives us the creeps. Big time! Who is that Nemesis character? And why are they so keen on ruining Knight's Haven? Surely it can't be real. We did have unexplained instances lately. And if the letter is true, we need to take it seriously. Better safe than sorry. From what we know, this might as well be linked to Nightshade's disappearance. We know nothing of Nemesis' motives. Nothing about their strengths and weaknesses. How did Nemesis even find, let alone ally with, the corrupted keepers? So much to figure out. We have only one course of action. We will dive into our library over the day. Perhaps the written word can shed light on the situation. It is time for the council to spring into action. We'll get back to you tomorrow. Until then, just keep at it. You've been doing great so far. Alright, and that is the end of the demo. And so ends the demo. The story won't progress further, but in the full release you can look forward to concluding the Nemesis story, hundreds of items and surface types, many unique animal species to attract, and more avenues of garden creativity, and much more. Remember to wishlist for future updates. Alright guys, thank you so much for keeping me company. I will be back with something else, I promise.